Hi everybody, Alvaro here. I thought I'll shoot a quick video here. I'm in a nice park in Barcelona. Just doing a little bit of a walk as I do every day. Forgive me if you hear the dogs barking, motorbikes, or anything of that nature here in the city. It's just normal. Anyway, I just wanted to share with you something that can be controversial. So the first thing I'm going to say before I start talking is, whatever I'm saying in this video, don't take it as financial advice. I'm not a tax advisor. This is for education purposes only. What I want to do is not to advise you what to do or not to do. That's up to you, and you should consult a professional. Besides, I have my own ideas about, regarding taxes. Probably for another video. But yeah, I want to talk to you about my story about taxes and how you can use taxes to your advantage and to actually make money. Okay, again, this is not advice. This is my own personal story, which I'm going to share with you. So let's go. Back in 1999, I started in network marketing. I was living in the UK. I just moved to the UK in 1998. So I started a network marketing company there in the UK. I didn't even speak the language, so that was kind of tough at the beginning. And one of the things I did is, when I started, I had a full-time job. And to be honest, I was working 7 days a week already. I was working about 12 hours a day. I was like crazy, because back then they used to pay me like £10 an hour, which is like what, $14 an hour. And back in that day, that was a lot of money, especially if I compare what I used to earn in Spain as a waiter. So for me, that was a lot of money. I used to go crazy for it. Yeah, I was working sometimes 100 hours. I did work more than 100 hours in some occasions a week. So I was doing that, and then a friend of mine introduced me to my first network marketing company, which I stayed in for 7 years. Now, here's the story about the taxes. I did that 2 or 3 years, I think I did. Let me see how I can put it nicely. Alright, let me put it that way. As I was working full-time and I was running my network part-time, as it is classed as working from home, self-employed, it means you can deduct from your taxes anything and everything that has got to do with your business. So let's put this into perspective. I used to go to meetings. I used to go all of the meetings. I used to drive all over the place. So meeting people to, on that day, show the plan to people. I used to go to people's houses and show what I was doing. So the petrol, the car repairs, the lighting of the house, the gas, I think even the mortgage I put as well as an expense. Everything you can imagine. Newspaper ads, telephone bill, internet bill, anything you can imagine that relates to your business activity is tax deductible. And if I remember well, depending how many rooms you had in the house, you can also deduct some expenses. What I'm saying with you is, if you have a job, you don't have the chance to play with the taxes. You don't have the chance to save anything. They'll pay you, they deduct the taxes, and that's it. Done deal. When you run when you run a business from home, you can deduct so many things, that this is what happened. In 2 or 3 years, but especially I remember one of them because it was the biggest check. One of the years, the TAXMAN sent me a check refund for almost £600, which is about $800 at today's exchange rate. Back then, it must have been almost $1,000. Why was that? Well, I didn't make a loss in my business. I was making money on my full-time job, and I wasn't making money on my network marketing business. As a matter of fact, I eventually was able to earn more money working part-time on my network marketing business than full-time, which led me to quit my job and do that full-time. But guess what? The years I was working part-time, I was getting a check from the government because another dog. It's always the case. So I was able to claim basically all my petrol expenses, the lighting, the gas, the telephone, the internet, everything that, to be honest, I was using anyway for my normal life. Another thing, I've got a very good friend, one of my best friends. I used to have takeaways with him. We used to go and have dinner in restaurants. Guess what? I mean, you can call me cheeky, because he was part of the business as well, and we're meeting as friends, but also to talk about business. Those are deductible expenses as well. So guess what? We spend $40, $50 on food. Boom, that goes into my tax return. I hope nobody's gonna chase me now for what I did 15 years ago. But hey, it is legit. You know, if I meet my business partner, which happens to be my friend, and we have dinner and we talk about business, that is a deductible expense. At least it used to be back in the day. So, am I saying join LiveGood just to make money, just to get a check back from, if you're in the US, from the IRS? No, I'm not saying that. But all I'm saying is, think about it. Because you could find yourself in the position where you join a business, right? Even just to purchase products. But because you are technically running a business from home, all of a sudden there are so many things you can claim back that is unbelievable. Anyway, as I said before, I repeat it, don't take this as advice. This is just my personal experience. And consult a CPA, attorney, or whatever that is called in your own country. Okay? But just know the tax advantages of working from home far, far better than having a 9 to 5. Okay? Again, that's all I've got for today. I hope you found it useful. Give you some ideas. And hey, if you are one of those that hate people that find ways to get tax advantages, don't hate the man, hate the game. Alright? Take care. See you in the next video. Bye bye. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say something important. The reason I got the check back from the TAXMAN was because when you present your tax return to the TAXMAN and you show them you've paid X amount of money on your job and you have to pay X amount of money on your business, they put both together and they check and they consider if you actually make a loss, right? As you have a lot of expenses already in your home, like the mortgage, lighting, gas, etc., etc. These are expenses that, if you put them together, could be a lot of money, and that's why they send you a check back, because they consider you actually made a loss, even though you have made money. All right, take care. Bye bye.